We promised you something a little bit special. This is the Cape, but not as you know it.
We are officially in the Cape. We've had a great time getting this city slicker good and dirty. We left Cairns a couple of days ago, rolled up the PDR, got our first taste of dirt in the Cape.
So today we're actually heading off to Palmerville Station, which is about 100 k's from here. We're taking all the crew out. Woods is going to come for the drive, and yeah, we've got a couple of exciting days out there, I believe. So it's going to be pretty eventful.
We are currently on our way to Palmerville Station. It's a 330,000 acre cattle station operated by the Yalangji traditional owners. We hear it's a former gold rush site, it's got a ton of cultural significance and is just full of natural beauty. So from what we've heard, sounds amazing. Can't wait to get there and check it out.
Long day of driving on the road, but yeah, we got to our destination in the end, which is fantastic. But yeah, unbelievable scenery here. The bush plus the water in the background. Obviously no swimming though, crocs apparently. So we'll stay here on solid ground. We're actually currently in Maytown in far north Queensland near Cairns. It's actually an old gold rush town, and even right here where we're standing right now is actually an old replica miner's shed. But if you walk down the old town main road, actually gives you a good insight of what the town was like over 150 years ago. Unfortunately, none of the buildings are still here, though the historians around the area have done a beautiful job in actually maintaining that rich heritage by putting a plaque in front of where every business or building was and the name of that building if possible. If you're ever up this way, I definitely highly recommend popping in just to take in the serenity of the area.
So it's late in the afternoon, we're all just chilling down by the water, enjoying the serenity, and next minute we hear this noise. And instantly, I just know, this sounds like shenanigans. We're about to spend the next 2 days tackling what the Exploring Off the Grid guys tell us is their favourite track in all of the Cape. So stay tuned as we tackle Old Coach Road.
Oh, I'm a bit nervous, a bit excited. Let's get into it. Let's
see
go.
what this girl can do.
Yeah.
TJM has named it in their top 5 toughest tracks in Australia. We're super keen to put these rigs through their paces and see what this Old Coach Road has in store.
This one's going to be a bit of a challenge coming up. Old Coach Road. It's known to be the toughest track in Cape York. I've never done it myself.
So today Ree is killing it with the driving, but we've had a couple of challenges with our transfer case. So when it's in full load and we're doing a massive incline towing our camper, the transmission seems to be overheating slightly and just getting to a point where we are struggling just a tad. Yeah, we'll see how we go for the rest of the trip. Keep it safe and keep it sane.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is going to be a very gentle tow recovery. We're not doing a kinetic recovery, which is where we use a whole heap of energy. So I'm going to load up the strap, and then when I tell you, you're going to start driving, and then we're going to just drive together up here nice and slow and controlled, okay?
Okay.
Okay, start driving. Drive. Yeah, that's way nice and slow. Just let me pull you as much as possible.
Every time we're on an incline, the Ram is just panicking and dropping out of four-wheel drive into two-wheel drive. It's making an already super tough course even more challenging. We're essentially doing it in two-wheel drive while towing a caravan. I'm kind of not breathing some of the time. All the concentration goes into the driving.
That's how you know when it's a great track, when it's a hold your breath moment.
Yeah.
Hey? You're not holding your breath, you're not doing it right.
Trailer has a few scars, but it's here and it's working and the door opened. Everything that's inside tried to come outside, but that's okay.
We don't like the view, mate.
There were definitely times that I was a little bit on edge, a little bit like, this is pushing my comfort zone. But with, the confidence that everyone else gave me, I pushed through, and Aaron as well.
Jeez.
Sharing the stress.
No, you guys did great, honestly.
Yes, don't undersell yourself, mate.
Exploring off the grid. Well, it's just a few mates going out in trucks just to see what they're capable of doing. We've all had Land Cruisers and the likes before, but now it's just trucks and we're loving it. So my experience with the airbag system, look, everything positive. So one particular spot comes into mind was, I think it was on the telly track a few years ago. I was come down a hill and I was leaning against a tree and I couldn't move forward or back without doing damage to the canopy. So I actually raised that side and lowered the other side. It moved it off the tree and I was just able to get out without any damage. So that saved me a lot of dollars in that one experience. In a business sense, the trucks are a billboard for our brand, which is a good thing. In a leisure sense, why wouldn't you want to be in one? They're fantastic. They do nearly everything that Land Cruiser or the similar or smaller four-wheel drive will do, but we've got the advantage of being able to tow big trailers, boats, Allows me to, because I use a lot of different trailers, I can adjust the airbags to suit the purpose at the time. So it's all in-cab control, flick of a switch, everything's set, riding level. So yeah, I love it. Having airbag man on the strip was a nightmare. Can't start that again.
Facts though.
No, having airbag man on the strip was great. We had a ball. We had plenty of laughs, a few drinks, sometimes a couple too many. No, never too many. But no, it was everything was positive. We had a ball, and having the different setups to just the trucks, it was made it fun, challenging, and everything in between.
After a full day of driving Old Coach Road yesterday, we'd only managed to make it about 17 kilometres into an 80-kilometre trail. We were just holding up the convoy with the Ram being the weak link, so we thought we would try swapping the trailer over onto Matt's 200 series. Unfortunately, that didn't go to plan because the canopy modifications Matt's had on his 200 just meant that, you know, the body was too long. We just had to hitch it back up to the Ram and the show had to go on regardless.
It's going to be a good day. I can just feel it.
So Az, you got the reins of the Ram today?
I certainly do, and I'm looking forward to today. It's going to be a big challenge. I think the guys have explained that it's pretty rugged terrain, but yesterday was actually some of the more challenging aspects. So, Ree,
You're welcome.
I was about to say, Ree, I think I have to take my hat off to you. The way you handled yourself yesterday was absolutely amazing.
Step up there is right where that tree is.
Yeah.
Like backward, hit that.
Get up it, get up it.
So today it's Az's turn to be the damsel in distress, and the ATW boys are coming to his rescue.
I feel like that was my initiation, but there's still more to come. Look at Rick, yep. That was eventful. That track was probably one of the most challenging I've ever done, especially with the transmission issues that we're having at the moment with our car, cutting out from to full drive to two-wheel drive and overheating. So when I actually got halfway up, I actually encountered a bit of bull dust, which I tried to realign myself, but the bull dust just dragged me out of that original line. So unfortunately, I put myself into the soft stuff, which didn't work in my favour. So we just got recovered out by the boys from All Terrain Warriors, and yeah, we're about to punch on. Let's do it. Yeah, definitely the most challenging road I've ever done in my entire life, and I think Ree would probably agree with that.
Yep.
But yeah, can't wait to get to the pub now, wet the whistle, it's going to be good. It's been a long day, it's been a long couple of days. I think one of these is well deserved, so cheers.
You both have done so well.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You have a great day.
So as 5 days Palmerville Station and surrounds,
Yep.
what was your standout?
Actually, you climbing up that big rock hill. Well, that was...
The one that I didn't want to do, then you didn't want to do it, and then I did it?
Correct, that's the one. Yep. At the end of the day, like, it was a pretty full-on looking piece of course, you know, but, you know, towing the caravan, the transmission issues that we were having, you know, it looked like a fairly gnarly little experience.
The colours, the vegetation, the terrain, it's all so different.
Yep.
And just so vast. That's the thing that, you know, even drone can't really portray how big and untouched and remote it is.
Exactly
out
right.
here. You know, you pass one car in a whole day.
Yep.
You're really
You're that
alone
isolated.
out here.
That isolated from the world. It's one of the most challenging parts of the world in my eyes, you know. There's so much different terrain here. Like we travel over dirt, we travel over rock, we travel over the softest possible sand.
Like when I think back on this section of the trip,
Yep.
the bit that's going to stick with me is rolling through Old Coach Road as a convoy.
Yep.
Like at different times, different vehicles helped out in different ways, and it was definitely not just us doing it. It has been such an incredible experience to see sides of the Cape that we don't often get to see on screen. And there's even more that you haven't seen. So you'll just have to stay tuned for season 2 of Exploring Off the Grid, airing on Channel 10 in 2025. I can speak for Az when I say that we're both extremely proud to have conquered the Cape, essentially in 2-wheel drive, while towing a caravan, and we didn't break the boss's car. For now, it's time to head home, start dealing with this dust, and make plans for our next epic adventure.